You excited to be back on a trail?
Yeah.
I think the last time that we went hiking was when we went camping.
No, we didn't hike here when we were going camping.
No, but I mean the last time we went hiking in general, I think was when we went camping, which has been a long time ago.
Oh.
Oh.
It might be.
We're currently being rained on, which I don't know if you can tell on camera or not. We're currently being rained on, which I don't know if you can't see that on camera. Yeah, buddy, that's pretty cool. That's a big boat. You think they slept on it? You want to sleep on a boat?
Yeah. Oh, look.
Mm-hmm.
It's above those rocks.
Yeah, the water's up. Look, there's a bird. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did already?
No.
All right, let's keep going.
Look. It was a duck, not a bird.
Well, it's some kind of bird. Ducks are birds.
Yeah, but if it was a bird wanting to get food, it would just dive in the water.
Mm. Come on, let's keep going.
Wait. What is that? Was that a bird or a duck flying around?
I didn't see it, buddy. We're currently being rained on, but I think once we get into the woods, this light little sprinkle, which I'm sure you can't even see on camera, will be off of us. We got coffee, we got camera, so should be a fun morning. And somebody behind me sounds super hyped up. He must have already had his morning coffee. No, we're gonna go this way.
Okay. You wouldn't want to see the gravel and stuff?
We're gonna go up this way and we'll come back that way.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. I think the humidity definitely got more as we got closer to the woods. You go up in there, I'll take your picture.
Okay.
It's alright. Just keep walking up. I'll take your picture as you're going up. Hear that light sound of the rain on the leaves?
Uh-huh.
It's a nice sound, isn't it?
Yeah. It sounds not fun when it's in the car.
Hmm.
It's kind of muddy on those rocks. It looks kind of muddy there. It's all made out of what?
See, now it sounds like it's raining, but how do we know if it's raining or if it's the wind blowing the trees and this is just coming off the leaves?
I think we're in the... Oh, yeah. I think it's raining.
Oh, you think it's raining?
Yeah, but it's hot. We're in the woods. You don't need a rain jacket. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. just some kind of rain. That is a nice sound.
Hold on, son. Hey. You turn and look at me. Look at me. Do a good smile. You goob.
That's a bunch of bird poop.
Mm-hmm.
I can step on it because I got boots on.
Yep.
You can step on it because you got your hiking shoes on.
Now that tree's really an arch. Look.
Yeah.
Would be nicer without the little bit of road noise though, right? You can hear cars. Be nicer if you couldn't hear the cars.
Hey, what about if we can get away from them by just walking through the thing?
Well, I think once we cut back and we get next to the lake, we won't be able to hear them anymore. I'm walking.
I'm walking. It's raining.
Yeah, now I'd say it's actually raining.
Yeah. It's fine, but it's going to be muddy.
Yeah.
It's going to still...
I know, because you're taking a long time today. You're not in shape. Scary stuff? There's no scary stuff. We may need to consider putting rain jackets on. Let's keep up here though. I mean, it should blow over, but how wet do you want to get before that happens? Pull your sleeves up there. Mostly dry. Going this way. Well, we now have our rain jackets on, as you can see. Somebody just can't leave theirs unzipped. I don't want to get hot, but we are getting a little bit of rain. I put the camera up, but of course now it's starting to lighten off again already. It's a scattered shower kind of day, so it just is what it is. But it seems like I may be taking this jacket off again within the next couple minutes. But look at this view.
It's really foggy.
It is foggy because it's rainy.
Yes.
What do you think of the view?
Fine.
Right? Yeah, we've not even moved from this spot, but we're taking our rain jackets off because it's just too hot and humid, and it's such a hit and miss thing with the rain. But here's an apple.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's time for a lunch break.
Mm-hmm. More like a breakfast break though, right?
Yes, but it's a lunch break.
But we haven't ate breakfast yet, and it's not lunchtime. This is our early morning hike. Just eat the apple, and then we'll worry about getting it out of your teeth.
I don't like that bird.
Alright, do you want to walk and eat? No. Shouldn't have brought breakfast. There's a cactus there.
The ones that bite you?
I would assume.
Because they're the shade?
Well, they look like they've got pricklies on them.
How about this? Make it bite the plant.
It won't bite a plant.
Bite it.
Alright, let's walk and eat. Let's get on the trail again. It goes the same way. I was going to see if you'd realize it went the same way and meet me, or if you would come back. There's more cactus over here. Hmm? Hey man, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Where's the cactus? Oh. That one had prickles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Big prickles. Where's that plant on my apple?
One plus about hiking in the rain is that it doesn't seem like there's as many spider webs.
Yeah.
Though it also helps we're not the first people out here today.
Yeah.
Whoop, there's a spider web right there. Right after I said that. There's another one. Okay, never mind. We didn't see any spider webs on the up part to get over here.
Yeah, but I don't see any spider webs.
Well, they're not at your level. Most people walk at your level. Most people don't walk at mine. Today I've got my head in the trees, apparently.
Because you're so tall and the trees are so mean.
Well, because they're wet, they hang down more. And so they end up in your face. When you're my height, at least. He's going to run like this and then tell me by the time we get back to the car that he's too tired to make it.
What are you saying?
I was just talking to the camera. Remember what happens if you run on rocks, though, right?
Uh-huh.
We learned that last time.
Yeah, but there's too many rocks.
Yeah, but the big ones. Then they slippery.
It's fine.
I'm just telling you, if you fall, you knew what was coming. If you're done with it, we'll put it in the backpack.
Well, I'm done with it.
Alright, we'll put it in the backpack and take it home to the chickens.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the downs are so much harder than the ups.
Wait, it's fun. It's colorful.
Yeah. It's almost like fall, isn't it?
Yeah.
We still got a ways until then, though.
It's because there's a bunch of colorful leaves.
Yep.
Everywhere. And it was Christmas a bunch of days ago, but God wants it to be Christmas again.
Mm-hmm. Well, Christmas comes every year.
Yeah. Well, it's not a new year yet.
Huh?
It's not a new year yet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It was a new year after Christmas. Or are you talking about where you wanted to listen to Christmas music early the other day?
No, no.
Oh.
Fine. Because there's a lot of rocks that I can do tricks of. And then
Ooh, that was wet.
I can do some kind of trick here.
Mm.
Because there's a bunch of roundy rocks. Because it's like
The tall one.
yeah.
Right in the view of the rich people's houses.
Yeah. It looks like Florida.
I don't think that looks like Florida. Yeah, I don't know exactly why the Boy Scouts built it so tall, but
I can get on it.
mm-hmm. You're getting big.
Yeah.
You ran so fast, you just don't need to get that far away from me, okay? Yeah, that's about as far as you should go. I catch up some. So that way I can make sure I see you, buddy. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh no, I've lost him. Can't see a blue pants or white shirt anywhere. Oh, what are you doing?
Trying to hide from you.
Oh.
It's your turn.
No, look how big this tree is.
Do it again.
Wow, that's huge. Oh no, where did he go? Where did little man go? Where is he? Oh, well, he wasn't there. I heard a noise, but maybe he's up here. What? He sounds like he's back here. Ah, I see him. We really got to make an effort to come out and do stuff like this on a more regular basis. We used to do it all the time, but you know, having pregnancy in your family is hard because you know, you don't want to always leave your spouse at home, but they just can't do as much, or you know, don't want to go on hikes like this because of what it takes, which I completely understand. But this dude loves it. This breeze is completely inconvenient for filming on this little camera, but I have to admit, it feels really good right now. Anyway, we definitely need to do this a lot more. Obviously, he loves being in the woods. I love being in the woods. And as I get closer to 30 by the day, we're less than half a month away at this point, I feel myself getting more and more out of shape. And a big part of the reason is we just haven't been able to do that much this year. As we mentioned, with my wife being pregnant, you know, she's not able to do as much and you want her to get to be a part of things. So we just haven't gone hiking as much because that's not an enjoyable activity when you're hauling around extra weight and something's pushing on all your insides. So for the last few months, we've not really been able to do anything, but I'm looking forward to the fall. Once the baby's here, once she's up and going again, and then we're able to get out just like we did with him. Both kids are gonna be born about the same time. So it gives us the opportunity to get out and enjoy the nice fall weather and go on some hikes again and hopefully shed off some of this baby weight that I've been carrying, right?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the water.
Do you want to go hiking more?
Yeah.
We just have such close access to this place. It's only 10 minutes, so it would be nice to just be able to come out here, you know, once a week almost, and come out here and hike. And we've done it during the week before. I think we've even made videos.
Make sure you watch for cactuses.
Yep. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Can't go under it,
No, that's too low.
but we can go over it.
No. We would have to do this then. Na, 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 na.
I think I'll just do this.
I'll do this.
Whoa. You're not supposed to go on that side.
Why?
I think that's the old thing, and they put these rocks in as the new thing. But I think those used to be over here.
Why?
Just because that's how they were doing it before.
They have cut this wall down.
It probably fell over the trail, so they had to cut it.
Look, the water's so high. again.
On the mountain?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done being up high. Now we just cruise back towards the car.
I think we're gonna get high again.
I don't think so.
We might be getting high.
If I remember right, we're just about back to the car. Well, back to the open part that leads to the car. Alright, let's not hurt the tree though. That was pretty intense.
It's raining though.
No, look, something got into those leaves though. Look at all the leaves on the ground.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, man, come on now. No more of that. We're not playing that game, okay?
Okay.
Go on. We've had enough natural rainfall on us. We don't need any fake rain.
Okay.
So for capturing this adventure on pictures, which is always what I like to do when we go on these hikes, I brought out the old Canon 5D, and I am doing something I've never done before, but I've just been shooting on it fully auto and allowing it to figure out what it wants to do for the pictures, and kind of just treating it like a point and shoot, like film camera or just a point and shoot camera, but that's just a little bit better quality because it's full frame. So I'm really not sure how these pictures are going to come out. I've only been using the optical viewfinder, so I see through the lens. I've glanced at a couple pictures when they pop up on the screen, but I'm trying my best not to just...
A duck. I can't throw this.
Oh, yeah, there's a duck. Just swimming along. I've tried my best not to look at the pictures to like get a different experience from taking them and not worry so much about like, oh, does that look perfect or any of these things, but as much as it's just like capturing the moment and moving on, not spending a ton of time taking the pictures. And it's been enjoyable. We'll see how it turned out later when we get home and actually look at these pictures and put them at the video. You can let me know what you think in the comments, but it was just different. We've got so many different camera options, and I do have some other point and shoot cameras, but some like older, you know, the DSLR, the vintagey old, not, I mean, they're not even DSLR, like the old point and shoots from the 2000s that the young kids, the millennial or the Gen Zers think are so rad. We've got some of those, and they're fun to take pictures on, but I just wanted to try it on like a bigger camera.
I'm going right here to see the water.
All right, dude.
That can't be in the video.
Is it cool over there?
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool water.
Okay. Stuck to your wet hands. To make an overly long story short, I'm taking this camera, not worrying about the settings or even looking at the pictures, to just try to get a different experience from photography. And hopefully I'll enjoy it. Look. Through the trees. Do you see it?
Yeah.
What is that?
Leaves.
Behind them on the water, buddy. Come over here. See if we can see it better. Right there. In the water.
Trash can.
No, it's one of the big buoys from the dam. It broke loose and floated all the way over here. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, why do they have that?
It says danger. It warns people about the dam. Me and Ben saw that when we were kayaking.
You were kayaking on this lake?
Uh-huh. We parked where we did this morning, and then we kayaked out into the open.
And you saw that buoy?
Mm-hmm.
Is there still more buoys for the dam?
Yeah, I'm sure they've even replaced that one by now. Whoa.
Replaced what one?
The one that was over here that broke away.
They replaced it and then they put it back where it was?
Well, they got a new one to put where that one was, I would assume.
Is that what replacing means?
Yep.
I thought
They're very heavy, believe it or not.
It's really heavy.
Those buoys.
How could they walk it all the way over there?
I think they use a special boat with a crane.
Those special boats can have big containers.
Mmm.
Yeah.
The other side is. It's cleared up a lot. So apparently we missed a lot of the hike, at least the last part of it. So I don't know exactly what we filmed so far, but you've already seen it. We're back at the car now. We're gonna head home, meet up with Mom, get some pancakes and rest. This is what I get for using the Insta360 Go and not paying attention how much battery life the little module had. I just had it on my hat and I thought I could just keep going back to it, but apparently I let it die and I didn't know it because I wasn't monitoring it in the moment. So that's a note to do at some point. Normally when we're using this camera, we're off doing stuff and it is able to go back in the case a whole lot. But this time I had it on the hat and I was like, well, I'll just leave it up there because we shouldn't use the whole battery. But somehow we did. Yeah, but also the hike took longer than I expected. Anyways, let's head back to the house.
Knock on the door.
There's no need to knock. We're home.
You're home! Did you have the best time?
Mm-hmm. But now it's pancakes time.
Pancakes! And sausage.
And
strawberries for Lillian.
I like this hike too much.
Oh, you love it too much.
Hey,
Would you like orange juice or tea?
I want orange juice.
I'll do tea.
Okay.
I want orange juice.
I'll give you some orange juice.
We did mess up, Mommy.
Oh no?
I had this on my hat most of the time, and Oliver alerted me when we got back that it wasn't recording when I was putting him in the seat. So some portion we lost.
Battery.
It got some stuff, but the battery died.
Aww.
Like I said, we ended up losing a lot of footage. I'm still not exactly sure what did get captured and what didn't. I went really free-flowing, I guess, using this camera, which is sometimes a mistake.
Yeah.
I wish the little module vibrated. The original one of these did. And so if that was on your hat and it vibrated when it started recording, that would make life easier. Because then I would know that it was working. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. We're still trying to find the perfect camera. If anybody out there knows of it, let us know.
Please.
But that's one thing that I wanted to talk about in this really fast is that we used the Canon 5D on this trip to do some of the photography that you'll see here in a minute. And the goal this time, because this is an older DSLR camera, you don't really get to do live view while you take pictures, and you're looking through the optical viewfinder. So you're just seeing straight through the lens what it sees. And so I put it on full auto and I turned preview off. So I'd have no idea what pictures I was taking until I got home. To just eliminate the time that you can waste sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we're not out here trying to shoot bangers and become Instagram famous and this wasn't a trip that I planned on trying to find a picture that I would blow up and make a big print of. If we're going to do that, we'll take one of our cameras and use that for that kind of trip. But on this, I just wanted to take this, pick it up, shoot it, and move on, and then get home and see what it was. Kind of like basically a version of a film camera.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're on film, you're not going to know till you develop. Well, this, I don't have to develop, but I get to come home and see it. And so that was just the fun part that made the adventure a little bit more interesting. I had tried to mention it in clips, but I'm not sure that it actually came across on any of those. So I just wanted to clear that up here, and I think that it turned out like with some decent pictures.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some that aren't as good.
I mean,
But that's just the nature of any photography.
Yes.
Even if I'd been controlling the camera fully or using one of our nicer cameras, it still would have been the same thing.
yeah, sometimes things just don't turn out how you envision them.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the business.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of different cameras, like the one that we're filming this on. And like we've got a lot of different point and shoot cameras that we can take and do stuff with. It's still a lot of fun. But like this one, you don't have a viewfinder. And so you've got to rely just on the screen, and depending on your conditions, it's not that great. Honestly. And then you've got this camera, which I love. This is a little Olympus camera. We've taken some great pictures with this on some trips, and I think no, we didn't make a video about Blue Ridge that time. We just took a bunch of pictures. But this camera, here's some pictures from that trip, because I know I'll be able to find them easy on my phone. And I really enjoy this camera, and it has a viewfinder back there, but you don't see the whole image when you look through it. So you look through it, you think you framed it up, and then you take the picture, and you come back and look later, or you try to look on this little screen that's more of a challenge than you would think, and you've got more image than what you planned on.
Yeah.
So unless you try to use the screen actively to take the pictures, which zaps the batteries on this old camera, then you're not understanding what you're fully getting. And so that was a big reason I was like, today I just want to take this camera. I'll be able to look through the viewfinder, see everything that I'm trying to take a picture of, and do it. And it not be the electric viewfinder or, you know,
all the things that
distract.
Yeah, distract and help drag out the time that it takes to take pictures.
And it helps that this camera is a professional lever camera. Now it's older, but it's still technically waterproofed. And so if it was a complete downpour, I would not have kept the camera out. But because it was lightly raining, it didn't affect this camera at all. And so even our cameras, I would be more worried about, mainly because they're just newer and more expensive.
Yeah.
So this something happened to this one, I wasn't super worried about it, though it is still money. But I trusted also the ceiling that was in this camera, because when this camera was new, it would have still been a higher level camera than our new cameras are now. So, but no, it was a lot of fun and got some cool pictures. But we're still trying to figure out what the perfect camera is. The desire would be to have one, you know, this size. This is an old point and shoot camera. It does pretty good pictures, believe it or not. But if we could have something this size with a viewfinder that also did a little bit of video, then we'd be the money in the camera thing. Because as much as I love this camera, its practicality is about this big in reality. There's things it's good for, and there's a whole lot that it isn't.
And the issue with this syncing the images when you're trying to go through, that's a huge pain. Like, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe we should do some more research, whatever. But the cameras are both, they're all on the same time.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be an issue, but it is.
I was gonna say the goal with this whole channel is not to make great videos, not to do all these things, but really just to be able to capture moments.
Yeah.
But then I realized that this camera let me down on capturing moments today. So I don't know where that really leaves us standing, but eventually we're gonna find what the perfect camera is. I'm gonna try not to flip this thing open right now and make a whole lot of extra noise. And anyways, we hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
And God bless.
And God bless. Man, I'm a mess now.
Give me this.
I need to go. No, I'm just walking.
You're almost falling. This was probably really helpful in the audio just now.
Oh yeah, totally.
Should we shoot how